Hey there everybody, this is Piper here and welcome to another Rome Tour battle. So this is the third battle from the semi-finals of the two leagues Rome Tour 1 tournament. This was a 1 vs 1 competition CWB. So in this matchup we'll start it fast. We have GREEK-IRAKLIS playing as Britannia and we have SoA Moussolini playing as Pontus. So the battle's already started here. Go through the armies fast. Iraklis has 6 units of barbarian warlord chariots. He's gone for a standard army actually. These guys are gold attack, the chariots are gold attack. 2 chariot archers are going to be gold attack as well. He's got 6 slingers and 6 hurlers. The slingers are, it looks like they're 1 and 2 chevs. The hurlers are only gold attack. Moussolini has 6 pike. The pike are actually 5 upgrade. These guys are pretty deadly versus the chariots. He's got 4 units of scythe chariots, 4 units of Pontic light cavalry. The cavalry are 5 upgrade. 6 archers go gold. And his general, where's his general? So that's his general. So I don't know where the general is. General over here. So Moussolini's actually put his general on the left side. He probably wanted to put it right there, but it's going to work either way. The pike are here to really wear down the British light chariots. They're going to push forward. Moussolini's going to charge forward his pike. He's going to march forward his archers as well. And Iraklis is going to pull back his slingers. Doesn't want to get caught by the light cavalry. Wants his chariot archers to do as much damage against the pike as possible before he engages the archers. Same again on the left side. He's got his chariot archers in Cantabrian circle and he's got a fair amount of kills on the Pontic light cavalry. Moussolini is going to charge forward his pike, marching these guys forward as fast as possible. Iraklis is going to pull back his slingers. Got an engagement on the left hand side. Moussolini has charged the scythe chariots against the barbarian warlord, and that's actually advantageous for Moussolini. He wants to accept these 1 vs 1 engagements with scythe chariots, because for the price, the scythe chariots are actually cheaper than the barbarian warlord chariots. They're not as good in the stats, they're slightly inferior, but it helps Moussolini to kill more of the chariots because he has the 4 units of light cavalry. His general's a little bit vulnerable here actually, he doesn't want to lose the general. If he has to box at the end, the general's going to be very beneficial to have. He's going to have to keep this guy safe. And now Iraklis has got around the backs and the sides of Moussolini. So this is going to help Iraklis a lot. He wants to get these rear shots in. They're the chariot archers right there. Moussolini's going to push forward here. And there's actually a couple of spectators in this matchup. We've got USSR Fast again and Morgan. Which is going to make the map a little bit bigger. Means that Iraklis has more space to maneuver. You can skirmish more. And if you look at the red line is getting closer actually. But Moussolini's actually lost a fair amount of pike to get here. The Pontic light cavalry keeping very close to the pike. They're going to throw in a volley of javelins. They're going to be thrown against the warlord chariots. And that's a good volley there by Moussolini. Done a lot of damage to that unit of warlord chariots. There's actually one actually routing. They're going to get caught by the pike there and 1 actually died. So they might come back from routing. They probably will. And the same again. Moussolini is pushing forward with the pike, keeping his Pontic light cavalry close to the pike. He's going to lose 2 units of archers now. Iraklis has charged the rear of these archers with chariots, which is always an instant rout. And Moussolini's going to got the pike down pretty fast there. You will get some kills on those chariots there. He probably will get some more kills when these guys pull back. Some will charge forward. and they actually survived. So that was probably a good payoff there for Moussolini. Done the same again with the frontal pike. That's good micro there by Moussolini. That's why having good micro is so beneficial in these good games. Got the pike down fast there, got the pike down fast there, and he used his Pontic light to finish the job against the warlord chariots. But there's still all these units ahead, hurlers. These guys are going to start throwing their heads versus the pike. Keeping these guys in skirmish mode, because right now the skirmish advantage is firmly with Britannia. Obviously he's worried about these Pontic like, and that was another good move there by Moussolini. He actually drew the chariots into the pike there, and Iraklis will lose some units of chariots. And now the Pontic light will start attacking the hurlers. This is where the Pontic light really come into their own. They've got the pike here. The pike are going to back up the cavalry. Iraklis will try and get some rear shots in versus the light cavalry, but these guys are going to rout, and the hurlers are going to be what wins the battle for Britannia if the slingers fail. There's still 5 units of archers left for Pontus. There's a unit there, they came back from routing. Iraklis still has the 2 units of chariot archers, they're around the back. And they've got a side chariot here. They're going to get caught by the pike, or by his own pike, and they're going to do damage to his own unit there. Some of these guys won't get back up. That's the danger of bringing 5 chariots. They can always run amok and kill your own men. And right here, so that's great plays by Moussolini, really charging the slingers. And he's done a lot of damage to the slingers, and that's actually really good. He's actually been able to get that light cavalry unit out of combat. Iraklis is trying to catch up with those cavalry, and Barbarian warlord chariots are actually really fast. They're some of the fastest heavy cavalry in the game. Well, they're actually the fastest. They have the same speed as Pontic light. But these guys are only tired. They've lost 10 men, but he didn't do enough there to rout those units. So that's good work there by Moussolini, or rather by Iraklis, using the chariot archers offensively now. These guys are going to engage the archers in melee. Using the pike well again. Iraklis doing the best he can to protect the slingers. They're quite close to the red line, so if these guys get any closer to the red line and they get caught by the pike, good possibility they'll actually rout off the field. And again, good work by Moussolini using the light cavalry. But the downside is Pontus doesn't have any chariots left, so if these light cavalry get caught by the chariots, it's going to be quite hard for Moussolini to actually save them. And that's what's happened there. Iraklis, a good charge there. He lost a chariot there, but it was worth it because he got 2 units of light cavalry. And that means that Moussolini doesn't have any units of light cavalry left. That ones came back from routing, but they're only 6 in number. He does have a lot of archers left. He's got some archers in the back. They're actually targeting the chariots. And quite smart plays here by Moussolini. He's trying to use his pike to get that unit off the field. Charging forward the pike again. But I think these guys are probably escaped. They're actually moving to the right hand side. And there's another unit of pike there. So Moussolini still has a unit of light cavalry. These guys are now very tired though. They're only 6 in number, and he has a lot of pike. These guys are probably going to catch something. There's a unit of warlord chariots. They're going to escape. But it looks like that unit of hurlers is actually going to be destroyed. But now there's hurlers around the back, there's slingers around the back, and there's chariots, and they're going to be shooting the hell out of that unit there. These guys will be wavering. Further down the battlefield, 2 units of pike, and they're actually doing a really good job. They're actually chasing down the slingers. 2 units of archers there for Moussolini. but Iraklis has the British light chariots. These guys are firing at the pike as well, and obviously these guys are frightened and they'll be taking damage. So like the previous battle, the Pharaoh guards of Egypt, that's the pike of Egypt, with the elite pike, they're really weak versus arrow. These units aren't so bad, the shield's quite small, but again, just like the Pharaoh guards, a lot of their defense is defense skill, which means they're very vulnerable to arrows. So all the Iraklis has to do here is separate these slingers, draw the pike out, and then Moussolini will be shot from at least 2 sides that are exposed. It's probably going to be game over actually. So unit of chariot archers there. It's the other unit of chariot archers. So Moussolini do the best he can. He's actually facing the chariot archers. But Iraklis does have the unit of slingers there. I'm sure there's other slingers scattered about. There's some slingers there. And they'll be on the verge of routing these slingers. These pike. They're getting outflanked on all sides. There's still a fairly close battle actually. I never saw those 2 pike over there. If Moussolini can somehow reform his pike, he will have a chance, but he's actually being outflanked and he's been caught by the chariots right there. Again, he does have enough pike to make a pike box, but the problem here is he's so separated. He's got pike over here, pike over here, pike over here, and Iraklis does have the 2 units of chariot archers. The pike are fairly exhausted. These slingers are go, 2 Chev. Head hurlers, slingers, and these slingers, they have a load of ammunition left. So he's effectively got 3 units of slingers at least. He's got more there as well, I think, as well. So with that said, it would be pretty difficult for Moussolini to actually win that, even if he did box. But anyway, that was a great battle there. So that was the 3rd battle from the semi-finals of the 2 leagues 1 versus 1 tournament. Hope you've enjoyed this battle. This was a best of 5, so that means there's at least 1 battle left. So stay tuned for that. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Piper signing off.